Good morning. Malai Murasu 15 minutes news in English. Headlines for the day. DMK to contest EO East Bipole, says TNCC President Selva Perundagai. Chandra Kumar announced as candidate. TN moves bills on strict punishment for sexual offences against women, children. 5 years jail for stalking a woman. Anamal assures no Tungston project in Madurai, urges protesters to withdraw agitation. I am only human, not God. Prime Minister Modi in podcast debut says people should come to politics with a mission. Trump sentenced in hush money case but gets no jail term or penalties in sentence. News in detail. DMK to contest EO East Bipole on behalf of India bloc. Chandra Kumar announced as candidate. The ruling DMK will contest the February 5 EO East Bipole on behalf of the India bloc, TNCC President K. Selva Perundagai announced. Meanwhile, DMK has announced Chandra Kumar as their candidate. In a statement issued on Friday, Selva Perundagai said that it was unanimously decided by them that a candidate of DMK would contest EO East Bipole on behalf of the India bloc based on the consultations that took place between AICC leadership and the Tamil Nadu unit of the party and the first ever request from Chief Minister and leader of the India bloc in Tamil Nadu, M Stalin, announced Selva Perundagai in the statement. Let's all work together to make the DMK candidate win by a massive margin on behalf of the India Alliance to safeguard the Constitution of India and let democracy flourish in the country, Selva Perundagai said. Bipole to the EO East Assembly constituency was necessitated for the second time in the incumbent assembly owing to the recent demise of its MLA and former TNCC President EVK Ilangovan. TN bills on strict punishment for sexual offences against women and children. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M Stalin moved 2 bills in the Legislative Assembly that sought to increase the quantum of punishment for sexual offences against women and children. Some of the key highlights of the amendment bill are a minimum sentence of 10 years in prison or life imprisonment for acid attack perpetrators, a minimum of 14 years of rigorous imprisonment for sexual assault offences, up to 5 years of imprisonment for stalking a woman with no provision for bail, a jail term ranging from 3 to 5 years for disclosing the identity of victims in specific cases, life imprisonment for offenders who commit rape while being close relatives of persons in positions of power, life imprisonment for gang rape or sexual assault of women under 18 years of age. Minister M Subramanyan acquitted in 2002 case alleging attack on AIDMK councillors. A special court dealing with cases involving MPs and MLAs have acquitted Tamil Nadu Minister M Subramanyan and 6 others in a case filed in 2002 alleging an attack on AIDMK councillors. The case stemmed from an incident during a Chennai Corporation Council meeting in 2002 where AIDMK members including Sukumar Babu and Council Secretary Rita alleged that DMK members led by M Subramanyan had assaulted them, issued death threats and caused damage to public property. The allegations led to legal battle that continued for over 2 decades. However, in its judgment delivered, the court stated that the charges could not be substantiated due to lack of concrete evidence. It noted inconsistencies in the testimonies of witnesses, with some turning hostile during the trial. Consequently, Minister M Subramanyan and 6 others were acquitted of all their charges. Only centre can exempt NEET from Tamil Nadu, says Chief Minister Stalin. Chief Minister M Stalin said on the floor of the State Assembly that only the Union government could offer an exemption to Tamil Nadu from NEET and that its property would have done it if the India bloc had formed the government at the centre. The DMK in its election manifesto had promised to secure exemption from the national eligibility cum entrance test for Tamil Nadu. Stalin made the statement intervening while leader of opposition Edappadi K. Palaniswamy was speaking on the motion of thanks to governor's address. Earlier, Palaniswamy set the tone for a serial exchange with the Chief Minister when he wondered if the DMK regime would secure exemption from NEET as it had promised ahead of the 2021 Assembly polls. Anamal assures no Tungston project in Madurai, urges protesters to withdraw agitation. Tamil Nadu BJP President Annamalai assured residents of A. Vallalapatti village near Melur in Madurai district that the controversial Tungston project would not be implemented in the region. He urged the protesting villagers to withdraw their agitation. The villagers have been opposing the proposed Tungston project, citing concerns about its impact on biodiversity, agricultural lands and rural livelihoods. Addressing the protesters, Annamalai commended their peaceful demonstration, which included a 16-kilometer march conducted without causing any damage to public property. During his visit, Annamalai said, 2 days ago, your protest drew national attention. Without any political agenda, you voiced your concerns about preserving biodiversity, villages and agricultural lands. Your demands have been accepted. You also oppose the Tungston project anywhere in the region and this has been agreed upon as well, Annamalai said. I am only human, not God, Prime Minister Modi in podcast debut. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, making his podcast debut on Zerodha co-founder Nikhil Kamat's People by WTF series said, mistakes can happen and he too is susceptible to making them. Mistakes happen and I too can make some. I am also a human, not God, Prime Minister Modi told Kamath. In the podcast, Modi also advocated for good people to enter politics, stressing that they should come with a mission, not ambition. HPV cases in India, total case count increases to 13. The total number of HPV cases in India stood at 13 according to reports on Friday. 2 new cases were reported in Gujarat. Meanwhile, Health Ministry said some of the key symptoms of HPV include persistent cough, fever, mostly mild to moderate, sore throat or body aches, nasal congestion or runny nose and shortness of breath. "50 Amrit Bat trains will be made at Chennai's ICF in next 2 years, says Union Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav. The Ministry of Railways has added 12 major improvements on the Amrit Bharat version 2.0 trains, including modular toilets and emergency braking system, and 50 such trains will be manufactured at ICF in Chennai over the next 2 years, said Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav. Vaishnav, who inspected the ICF along with General Manager U. Subbarao, said the state government should place service to people above politics and the centre and its ministry is committed to take measures for the welfare of people. 50 Amrit Bharat version 2.0 trains will be manufactured in the coming 2 years at the Integral Coach Factory. This will provide a very affordable service and a high quality of travelling experience to people travelling longer distances, he said. Trump sentenced in hush money case but gets no jail term or penalties in sentence. President-elect Donald Trump has been sentenced to unconditional discharge for his conviction last year on 34 charges of business fraud related to hush money payment to Stormy Daniels during the 2016 presidential campaign. Unconditional discharge means Trump will not be imprisoned, fined or face probation, but his conviction still stands and he will enter office as a convicted felon. Prosecutor had recommended the sentence, saying in court on Friday, "We must be respectful of the office of the presidency and Trump's pending inauguration." Trump will be inaugurated as the next president of America on 20 January. India vs England T20 match in Chennai's Chepauk, ticket sales to begin tomorrow. Tamil Nadu Cricket Association on Friday announced that ticket sales for India vs England T20 match will begin from January 12. The match will be played on January 25 at the Chennai's famous Chepauk Stadium. Reports stated that online sale of tickets would commence at 11 a.m. and the Team India will be led by Surya Kumar Yadav. After the recent debacle in the recently concluded 5 Test match series against Australia, where Team India lost 1-3, many tough calls are likely to be made in terms of squad selection.